Good afternoon. I'm A. Allen, and I'm here with Don Morris. And you are with us Streetwise Live for the next 25 minutes on CAN TV Channel 21. We are also streaming live on cantv.org/hotline. Today we'll be talking about Streetwise, the Fall Festival Guide. And Streetwise is empowering people to work, and it has been empowering people to work for 27 years. And come this Wednesday, we'll be celebrating our birthday of 28 years. The actual date is actually Saturday, but we'll be celebrating as vendors on the third Wednesday, which the third Wednesday for Streetwise vendors is the all vendors meeting. So if you're a vendor or you have been a vendor, you're welcome to come back to the Streetwise birthday party. We'll be celebrating 28 years. Now, for 28 years, Streetwise have been around. And for 28 years, obviously, Streetwise is doing something right in order to be around that long. A matter of fact, speaking of years, Streetwise has been around 28 years now. And Mr. Morris has been with Streetwise quite a bit. And he's really got the fire of Streetwise in him. And I really like that about Mr. Morris. Mr. Morris, can you tell us how long you've been with Streetwise?
Well, I came first to Streetwise in 2003. I was going through some changes and whatnot. Fiance had just died of cancer like a year earlier. I didn't know what to do. I was moving around and running around, coming up with different odd jobs and different things I was doing after I had got away from the Sun Times, because I was with them 20 years, and then I ended up in Streetwise in 2003, and now I have 15 years with Streetwise. Changing from a street person into somebody that's becoming more useful, more happy, and more sociable in society and a professional level. Streetwise has helped me quite a bit.
Yeah, so throughout the times, it seems as if you not only have a passion for papers, but in my opinion, you have a passion for people because you bring a lot to the table for Streetwise, and you're involved in a lot of functions at Streetwise, including desk duty. And you used to be a Streetwise captain for the QAT's Quality Assurance Team. And you do have a passion for Streetwise. One of your famous lines is, "Keep Streetwise alive." And since you've been with Streetwise for 15 years, I feel like you're a part of keeping Streetwise alive, through your testimony of saying that you have worked with the Sun Times, which shows that you have a passion for papers. But not only that, but you have a passion for working with people. I can tell the way you talk and the way you talk at meetings, especially the all vendors meeting, because you appear to be trying to encourage the new vendors, and that's a real good thing, because if it wasn't for people like you, the new vendors wouldn't have nobody to look up to. That's what I truly feel, and that's one of the reasons why I invited you on the show today, because I think you have a great testimony for Streetwise, and you're doing a great work, and you do have a passion for people, not only for people, but Mr. Morris, I admire you because you have a passion for life, period. You one of few vendors that go out and you spend your own money to feed the birds. You spend your own money to feed the dogs, and so that's a passion. That's like a human passion that you have for people, and I greatly admire that, and I just wanted to let you know that on the air. So being with Streetwise for 15 years, have you noticed any changes?
Well, I have also, I don't know, I've been hiding this, but also have a passion again, finished my GED, and back to schooling, and what I mean by changing to a professional level at Streetwise. I mean, going at it like I'd never gone at it before. Streetwise tests in English, history, and math and sciences, and also, your world, global scope, what's happening around the world, what's going on, and other street papers that are happening everywhere else. It's good to know that there is a vehicle that's out here for everybody that needs help, to be empowered, to be given skills that they didn't have before, that they have to use on the street to get people's attention, to draw attention to an article. Fall Festival Guide is a festival guide that's going to that's going to arrange people in a mighty way to be able to reach these festivals, go in and know what they're looking for when they go there, and what day and what time these festivals are. And I'm pretty sure the vendors out there would help out with that too.
Okay, when you say you're going back to school, okay, our motto is empowering people to work. But, you know, looking at your life and looking at my life, it's not only empowering people to work, but it's also inspiring people to better themselves, you know. And when you mention going back to school, that's a form of bettering yourself. And Streetwise, as you know, or if you didn't know, Streetwise is considered a stepping stone to something better, okay? It could be a stepping stone in between jobs, you know, for a vendor, okay? It could be a stepping stone for as socializing, you know, meeting people that you normally wouldn't meet, you know, but Streetwise is a stepping stone, and we offer it to any and everybody that may be interested in making some extra money or changing their lifestyle, you know. You're welcome to come to Streetwise. We have orientation every Tuesday and Thursday at 10 a.m. Come early so you can have some brunch. We have hot food, okay? We have hygiene kits. We have clothing, okay? We can get your wheels rolling. We'll give you 15 free papers to get you started. We'll give you a location and we'll give you an ID badge, okay, to get you started. And then you too can become a part of our Streetwise family, okay? And orientation is held at 4554 North Broadway every Tuesday and Thursday. And this Wednesday, we'll be celebrating our 28th anniversary, okay, of Streetwise being alive. As you say, keep Streetwise alive.
Keep it alive,
Keep it alive.
Streetwise.
Keep it alive, Streetwise. And if you're an old vendor and you haven't been in contact with Streetwise, you're welcome to come to the birthday party and say hello to everybody and come and share where you at now, because a lot of people use Streetwise as a stepping stone, and then they may go a little further in life. But nevertheless, we'd like to hear from you. Come to the all vendors meeting held every third Wednesday of the month. Okay, and it's at 11 o'clock. That's the kickoff of the birthday party. But in the meantime, we'd like to show you a video of Just Like You. Streetwise vendors are just like you in this sense.
Like you, I have a job.
I go to work.
Monday through Friday. Sometimes the weekend.
I commute 20 miles.
In rain,
Snow.
Or shine.
Like you, I have good days.
Sometimes I have bad days. But I know it's important to wake up and start a new one.
Like you, I try my hardest.
I have dignity,
self-respect.
Heart.
Like you, I want to succeed.
To do better.
For my family.
For myself.
Yeah, for my dogs.
Like you, I'm part of a community.
where people believe in me.
Where people count on me.
Like you, I just want to better my life.
So I work hard. Every day.
Just like you.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, just like you. Okay, Streetwise, you know, people get out and work, and Streetwise is changing people's lives, because Streetwise, for me, it actually saved my life. It was the last house on the block. I couldn't get hired on a regular permanent job, so I came to Streetwise and say I'll give Streetwise a chance, you know, before I give up, okay? Because I was like on the edge. I was living on the edge, and I was just about to lose my head, okay? But I came to Streetwise, and it offered me a new beginning, you know. It offered me hope. It offered me, you know, a change in life, a change in pace, you know. It offered me a way up and out, you know, and I'm grateful for that, because when I see other people out there suffering, panhandling to me is suffering, okay? Because why would you hold your hand out and expect people to do something for you when you really not willing to do something for yourself. And Streetwise offers the opportunity for any and everybody to do something for themselves, and that's the reason why our motto is a hand up and not a handout. Okay, that's what we stand on, right?
Correct. We need constant behavior change, a constant wanting to go after the next sale, the next person we want to meet, the next dog we want to meet. Get in the habit of being friends and making friends and becoming a sociable creature. And there's rules that go along with this behavior, and it's a lot of self-control too. Controlling yourself so that you don't do things you used to do, or be around people, places, and things that take you back to the old behavior. You want to change. You want to grow.
Behavior. Yeah, negative behavior. You want to grow, and that's the reason why I said people are Streetwise empower people to grow. You know, and when you mention school, that's growth. You know, take for instance me myself. It allowed me the opportunity to grow, to be reunited with my kids in a special way. I have custody of my kids, and I'm able to take care of my kids. Hey, I'm able to take care of my kids, and I feel good about it because it offered me the opportunity to be responsible. It takes responsibility to go out to a location and to show up every day at the same time. You know, selling different papers every week. You know, it takes discipline. You know, I think that's what you was talking about, discipline. It's a new way of life, especially if you've been raised and grown around undisciplinary people, okay? You know, whereas everything is about, you know, having fun and getting high. You know, that's the road I came from. You know, so I consider Streetwise a great stepping stone for me because it's taught me discipline, it have taught me responsibility, right?
And that's the main thing, staying responsible. Not only, but being loyal to yourself in such a way that you're positive and you're helping the next person become positive.
That's what I'm talking about, being loyal to yourself. Okay, what you was talking about earlier was the next level. The next level is being responsible for yourself, because to me, it's easy to go to work and be responsible to somebody else, especially if your heart is not into it. But if you're responsible for yourself and your heart is into it, life is great, right?
It'll work out for you.
It'll work out for you every time, you know. So you're welcome to come join us at Streetwise. I'm mentioning again, Streetwise, 4554 North Broadway, every Tuesday and Thursday at 10 a.m. Come early so we can get your wheels rolling. We'll get your wheels rolling with a location. We'll get your wheels rolling with an ID badge. We'll get your wheels rolling with 15 free papers. And lunch and brunch is on us, okay? We have coffee, we have telephones, and we have people that can help you whatever your situation may be, be it housing. We have people there. We have Allie there. She can help you with a regular 9-to-5 job if that's what you want. Like I say, Streetwise is a stepping stone, and all we need you to do is come in and give it a try. You know, it won't hurt you to just take a look at what we have to offer. Okay, now we'd like to show you one more video, okay? One more video, and we want to know, what do you see when you see this video? Okay, what do you see? Here we go.
What do you see? Do you see someone who rises before the sun every morning to catch the L at 95th and the Dan Ryan, headed towards the Ogilvy station to get the train to Glencoe, just in time for the morning rush? Do you see the long day ahead of me, my struggles, what I go through? Standing in the rain, under the sun, against the wind or covered with snow. Many hours filled with rejection. Do you see my hand stretched out with a magazine, which I bought for 90 cents and sold to you for $2? When you see me on the street, what do you see? Do you see my smile that greets you? Hoping to demonstrate what I've learned about selling from mentors who believe in my potential. Do you see my confidence strengthen from having access to food, shelter, and clothing, restoring my dignity and self-respect? Do you see my dream for a new journey? An opportunity for transitioning to a career where I can learn new skills and grow? Can you imagine what would happen if you took a chance and hired me? I know you will feel my gratitude. And I know you feel my hope that more people will get the same care and respect that I found at Streetwise, that showed me the way to this place and this moment, so you can see me and know me and believe in what I can become.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Did you see the 10,000 people that have helped? Okay, so the help comes from customers buying the paper. The help comes from putting out a quality paper like Streetwise with the Festival Guide. Festival Guide is one of our #1 sellers. This is the fall we offered this week, the Fall Festival Guide, which covers festival throughout the Chicagoland. Indoor, outdoor festival, free festivals, okay? Festivals, period. Chicago is a festival city, okay? And to find out about the festivities going on around Chicago, get your Fall Festival Guide for 2019, okay? This is one of many, okay, festival guides, okay? I think we have a spring festival guide and we have a fall festival guide. At first we only had one festival guide and we sold out of it quickly. And every festival guide we get, we sell out of it very quickly. So you have the opportunity to get your festival guide this week. Find you a local vendor. Vendors are posted up everywhere. Find you a local vendor and get your festival guide so you can keep up to date of what's going on around the city of Chicago. Not only that, but if you have friends coming in from out of town, you can say, well, if you're coming in at a certain date, then let me see what kind of festival is going on at that date. And then you can say, well, when they come to town, I'm going to take them to this festival. I'm going to take them to that festival. You know, we're going to go and have a good time in Chicago. You know, we're going to go and tour Chicago and enjoy some of these festivals that's going on for the summer. So if you're not a vendor, just get the paper so you can enjoy it. You be the life of the party with the festival guide. Show your friends around and enjoy yourself in the city of Chicago, enjoying the festivities of Chicago. We have one more thing we'd like to mention, which is, we lost a friend of Streetwise, Joanne. Joanne, here's a picture of her. Joanne, okay, I'll let you start first about Joanne.
Joanne Bovivo.
Okay.
Joanne is a real nice person, was a real nice person. She is loved and well respected around the community. Everybody knows her from all the way, should I say, from Montrose to Argyle. They knew her real close. She was homeless. But that's what we do. We help people get off the street and on their feet again, empowering people to work. This is Streetwise. Keep it alive, Streetwise. Why? Because people like this need our help in one way or the other. And however they can get the help, all they need to do is come through the doors and see what's happening and what's going on with us.
And since Joanne was such a friend of Streetwise, Streetwise will be having sort of like a memorial service for Joanne Friday afternoon. You know, if you was a friend of Joanne or if you knew Joanne, her family will be around. You can give your condolence to her family. You know, Joanne will be missed. She was a very sweet person. She was a very giving person. She didn't have much to give, but whatever she had to give, she offered, you know, with a sweetheart, with a loving sweetheart. And Joanne loved her music, you know, and a lot of people that know Joanne from Streetwise know that she will be on the computer playing her music. Or I've seen her at concerts, you know, at festivals, and the free concerts, she will be popping her fingers, stomping her feet, and shaking her body, you know, just enjoying the music. She was a music lover, and we will miss Joanne, and we're looking forward to the Friday memorial service that will be held at Streetwise, 4554 North Broadway, Suite 350. And
Sure did. And we called Joanne. Streetwise DJ.
Streetwise DJ. For real, we did, without a doubt. But
Okay.
we'd like to remind you that the festival guide is out. A lot of people been waiting for the festival guide because they value the festival guide because you can put it on your coffee table, in your bookshelf and bring it out when needed. You know, like I said, you'll be the life of the party with the festival guide because you'll know where all the activities are going on in Chicago. And people love to go to activities when they come to town in Chicago.
Quickly in adding, this reissue right here goes 5 months. Should I say it goes all the way through December to January the 1st, and we pretty well cover everything out there, everything that's happening in the city. So get your music and get your food and get your drinks and everything through the Streetwise Festival Guide.
Streetwise Festival Guide, it's not only just music, but we have a lot of things like Chicago Idea Week, Columbus Day Parade, we have the Open House Chicago, we have the Santa Hustle, okay, that's running. We have a lot of things, the Renegade Craft Fair, you know, it's a lot of things going on. Chicago Resolution Gala, we have the playground, we have a lot of things really going on with the Streetwise Festival Guide. It's not just music, but we got the Hot Chocolate Run, okay. We got the Chicago International Children Film Festival. So when you're talking about, we got the Ravenswood Art Walk. When you're talking about festivals, you're talking about many different descriptions of ways of having fun. We have the Taste of Armenia. You have a Ukrainian Days Festival. You got a Bucktown Art Fest, okay? You got a lot of creativity going on, you know, in the festival guide. There's a lot of things that you might not be interested in that you might see and that you might want to check out and see what it's all about, you know.
They even got artwork that's neon, and you can see it at night.
Oh, yeah. And then you got the Polish Film Festival in America. Man, you got so much, the Thanksgiving Parade. You got so much going on in this Streetwise Festival Guide. You can't never tell it all. You have to get the edition to see for yourself. We can't tell it all, even if we stayed on the show for days. We can't tell you about all the festivals. Some of them you just got to go out and see for yourself. So be sure and go to a known vendor, post it up with an ID badge. Show them the ID badge, Mr. Morris. We're finna wrap it up, but show them the ID, the proper ID badge.
Proper ID badge is 2019.
Okay, put it down.
Streetwise,
Put it down.
2019.
This is a proper. Make sure your vendor have a proper ID badge, okay? And this is what a proper ID badge looks like, okay?
2019 Streetwise
2019.
vendor badge.
Yeah, these are the new badges. So if your vendor don't have one of those, we do have temporary badges. They are orange. You know, make sure your vendor is a legitimate vendor, okay, and make him your own personal vendor, okay, because Streetwise is a job, okay. We're trying to keep Streetwise alive here. This is my job. He took off his badge that says Streetwise is my job, and that's one thing I love about Mr. Morris. Mr. Morris is a faithful vendor of Streetwise, and if you so happen to be one of his customers, I'd like to thank you for Mr. Morris and encouraging his heart by buying his papers and being faithful and purchasing every day from him or every week from him, because Streetwise is a job to us, okay? And we want to thank you all for supporting Streetwise. And like I said, you're welcome to come to orientation Tuesday or Thursday at 10 o'clock, 4554 North Broadway. 4554 North Broadway, okay? Come and let us get your wheels started with Streetwise. Keep Streetwise alive. 4554 North Broadway. New vendors orientation. And with that, we like to wrap it up. New vendors orientation. Streetwise. 4554 North Broadway. Suite 350. Come early, 10 o'clock, every Tuesday and Thursday. Come get your breakfast. Thank you so much.
We'll see you there.
See you there. Same time, same place next week.